everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you could join us today. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been journeying with us this entire time, I appreciate you. You're the reason why I keep doing this. So it's been a while since we met, and as you can see, the setup shows something really exciting. We have fruits and what most people would call healthy living. Today, in a special way, I'm happy and very, very excited to be hosting a dietitian and also a human nutrition specialist. She's my friend, she's a blogger, and she's also the co-founder of the Nutrition Garage. For most of you who stay within Tinda, Chiwatule, Nigeria, you must have seen the signpost of the Nutrition Garage. Please join me with a lot of enthusiasm to welcome Lutgard Musiime. Lutgard, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you could join us today.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know if I've done you justice in the introduction, but maybe if I've missed something that you'd like to add, you could also share the same.
Sure. I'm happy to be here. I'm Lutgard Musiime, a nutritionist, an author, a writer, and a nutrition blogger. And yes, I'm a co-founder of Nutrition Garage, which is our new baby. And yes, that's who I am. Happy to be here.
Oh, glad to have you. Guys, I forgot. Imagine, I forgot she's an author. Yeah, she wrote a book. She is a published author, actually. Published author. She wrote a book on nutrition among the differently able children. You could grab yourself one. I'll leave her to do the kalango later. Maybe she was planning to do it anyway. So we all know that we grew up and our parents, well, in the previous times, maybe the African traditional society, we know that everyone grew up hunting and were food gatherers, and you were either a farmer or a cattle keeper in our sense, and things like that. But we are now in an era where nutrition is such a big thing. It's such a big topic. It's something that everyone is talking about. Oh, we need to feed well, we need to feed properly because of all these diseases that are coming up, the cancers and all these things. And maybe that's why Lutgard chose, because of all the combinations that you could choose to do, of all the things that, while everyone was aspiring to be a doctor or lawyer, someone said, no, please, nutrition it is. So just to kick us off, I would like to know, Lutgard, why nutrition? Like, you could have been, I don't know, maybe since you're a blogger, maybe you could have joined music, dance, and drama at Makere. Why nutrition?
Well, just like everyone, I had dreams growing up, and my dream was to be a doctor because back in the 90s, these are the professions that were common to us. So they were very popular for us. So I dreamt to be a doctor because my love for science comes a long way since I was a baby. And it so happened that I still did sciences even when it came to all my school and my A-level. I did PCB, food and nutrition. And I qualified to do medicine. But by the time I was going to campus, I was a tired human being. And it caused a lot of drama in my family. I talk about it in the book. It got us going to the village to see elders why I was choosing nutrition and not medicine. And my mother had dreams of having a doctor in the family, of us having establishment since we had rentals, so would form it to a hospital and life would be good. But I was tired, and luckily I had a mentor who introduced me to nutrition. It's not something that we knew about that was popular in our days, but I'm glad that I listened to him and I chose it and I grew to love it. So I did not set out to do nutrition. I think nutrition chose me, I like to say. Yeah, that's what.
And you're thriving. I'm really excited to know you. Guys, I know Lutgard. Yeah. I'm really, really excited to know you, and I see the strides that you've taken. You've written a book. And I like the fact that, yes, while you studied nutrition, you've still gone on to expound. You've not ventured out into another field. and things like that. And it's growing, and I can see that maybe 5-10 years from now, you'll probably be living that life and chilling on a beach somewhere while the rest of us are still working our butts off. Is it really important for us to focus on nutrition? Like, we've grown up eating matoke and beans, posho and beans in schools. Like, no one knew about Weetabix or oats or growing up. Like, we just had the traditional get into the garden, pluck your dodo, come, eat it. And we lived and we survived, yeah? But why is it important for us to be mindful of our nutrition, or how we... And this is the thing, I might be concentrating on feeding alone, yet it's more than feeding. Maybe you could enlighten us.
Okay, thank you. So nutrition has come a long way. From the days of old, nutrition has been important. I like to say that our forefathers have been practicing good nutrition, maybe by chance. It's now that in modern day, now information is available, it has got more limelight, and thanks to COVID, people have appreciated the importance of nutrition. So how it has changed is that modernity has brought about technologies where we're seeing more processed foods. Foods are being enhanced to the eras now because people are working. In days of old, the mother used to stay at home, she would tend to the field, and then the father would go out to look for money. Now times have changed and both parents are working. And also the food industry has had to adjust to the new modernity and era. The reason we're seeing more processed foods, we're seeing the Weetabix, it's making convenience with also food. But nutrition is important for us because good feeding or good nutrition just refers to you having foods that provide the body with the right nutrients that are going to help your body thrive. We all know that for you to survive, you need food. So having good nutrition is you choosing the foods to take in that are going to give you the nutrients that you require for your body to be well, depending on what you are. Children will have different needs from an adult. Pregnant women will have different needs from, the elderly. So it's important, and it has always been important. The difference is that now there is more limelight to nutrition given the information that is available to us.
You spoke about something there that it's different for everyone. Especially for people our age, we are living in times where we feel like, oh, I'm overweight, oh, I need to lose weight. And maybe there are some who are struggling to gain weight, yeah? And while information is available on the internet, you find that not everything that is available works for you as an individual. I know I've gone online and seen keto diets and things like that and tried them out and felt like, guys, I did this for 2 weeks. I didn't shed a pound. Like, I didn't lose any weight at all. And yet someone else will tell you, I've done it for 7 days and I've lost 4 kilos. What should we be mindful about as we seek out information on the internet?
Okay, so we're in an era again where information is in abundance, but also this information is not curated per se. So what we need to be mindful about is you need to speak to professionals who know what they are doing, because when you go to the internet, information is there, and yes, it could work, but there are so many things that go into choosing a particular diet that you're going to do. For example, if you're going to choose a keto diet, you could have other conditions that do not qualify you to actually use that diet, and then you go ahead and use that diet, and then it does more harm than good. So it's good that you see someone who can elaborate it more, look at your age, because when you're choosing a diet, your age is considered, your conditions that you have are considered, the medications, if any, are considered. So there are so many things that go into it than just looking at a diet and then it goes. But like you said, we are very focused on the number of the scale, forgetting that we are different. For example, in the Western world, their geographical conditions are not the same with Africans. I like to say that in Africa, we are naturally bigger bodied people than the Western world. And when you find that people are very focused on what is the number of the scale, you're not putting into context where you come from, your ethnicity. So we need to be very careful, and also to appreciate that while some want to lose weight, some actually want to gain weight, and it's actually a struggle. So all these are fads that we tend to hop onto, and then they cause unnecessary pressure for us. So seek someone, look out for someone. Come to me, come to the Nutrition Garage. We shall help you.
So basically, you can't prescribe anything for me right now. I want to lose weight. Yeah, I want to lose weight. Would there be like checks to be done, or it's just I want to lose weight and that's it? Let's get you on our plan.
Sure. So if you came to me right now and you found me on the street and you told me I want to lose weight, I can't tell you that you're going to do this. I have to look deeper. You have to look deeper into what is your genotype like, where do you come from, what are the genes, what has caused the weight gain, where did it come from? So you cannot just look at someone and say you need to lose weight. There are so many things that go into it. And if someone is prescribing a diet, or you meet them and they say, no, this is what you need, without looking into the different components that they have to look through, think twice.
Okay. So ladies, gentlemen out there, as Lutgard has mentioned, nutrition is important. The way we feed is important. One, for survival. Everyone says we should eat to live. Do not live to eat. Eat to live. Yeah, and it's very important that we have the right foods and that we are feeding fine. You don't want to be the person who is always eating junk. I'm thinking good food is good food isn't junk. Actually, speaking about food, what would you recommend to be a proper meal? Let's say for people our age, for the youth and things like that.
Okay, so basics. For you to know that you're having a good diet or good food is your plate of food should have all the food groups that are needed. And why we talk about food groups is because these are the foods that are going to give you all the nutrients that your body needs. So on your plate, you should have something that's going to give you energy. So that's what we call the carbohydrates. Something that is going to build your body, or what we call the proteins. Something that is going to help protect you from disease or boost your immunity, which is something that we have here. Those are the fruits and vegetables. And then also to see that you have hydration. We have water here. So have water, have juice. So when all those are taken care of, then you can go through the portions depending on your body type, but that is like the bare minimum. And good food doesn't mean pizza, doesn't mean
burgers.
Exactly. Good food can be boiled chicken and your yams, and that's a very good one, and affordable maybe from your garden.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I hope we've all picked up something from this session. Nutrition is important. Do not ignore it. And very many times we're told that our bodies will tell us. If you're feeling maybe fatigued, then it could be that you're ill, but it also could be a reason as to how you are feeding. Like Lutgard has said, it's not good to assume. We read so much online. Some of us do intermittent fasting and things like that. But how sure are you that it's actually beneficial for you health-wise? Sometimes we end up falling sick and we keep wondering what could have gone wrong, and yet it could have actually been that your nutrition is in question. So Lutgard, as we summarize, where can we find you?
You can find me on social media. We're in an era of social media. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, Lutgard_the_nutritionist, or Lutgard the nutritionist, but in between you put the underscore. Also on my blog, which is www.lutgardmusiime.com, and also in Chiwatule, just opposite Cinebell supermarket. That's where the Nutrition Garage is. It's a place where you'll get personalized nutrition counseling, personalized meal plans, and also healthy options like healthy salads, healthy soups, teas, juices. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As you've all heard, you know where to find Lutgard. So you have no excuse. Do not sit in your household and feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to feed on. When we have experts who can help you, visit the Nutrition Garage, reach out to Lutgard on social media. And if you need help, just drop a comment in the comment section and I will be sure to send it out to her so that then she can reach out to you and help. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope that this session has been helpful. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. Bye until next time.